Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? We're back with another Call of Duty Mobile video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. As you guys know, the update has finally dropped in global. It's actually been out in Korea and China for quite a while now. But I personally have been really excited for this update because it is the first time COD Mobile has ever gotten new levels, and I am super excited for the rewards. We got a CBR Cosmos and a Dark Matter Krieg 6. Naturally, a lot of people are going to be grinding for those rewards, and honestly, just grinding because this is the first time we've had something really to grind for in a long time. With that being the case, I've taken the time to break down the fastest ways to level up in Call of Duty Mobile right now, so hope this is helpful for you guys. If it is, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll hop into it. Tip number one, if you've been away from COD Mobile for a long time, but you want to come back and grind for level 200, this is actually the perfect time for you because for players that have been away for a long time, you actually get a specific amount of time every day where your XP total is doubled. Honestly, I wish there was a secondary account that I had already had at level 150 because this amount of XP boost is insane. So if you've been gone for a while, make sure to check and see if you have that double XP boost activated because that bonus is huge. Unfortunately, there are some good options that'll allow you to capitalize on that better XP per kill, especially game modes like the 20v20 warfare mode where you can find a lot of engagements. It's going to be a nice little XP farm, and the same for ALCATRAZ because there's so many people dropping all at once. Another thing to keep in mind is that overall time played is another big factor in how experience is gained, but from what I saw, whether it's a time experience cap or something else, that didn't seem to be as high in Battle Royale. In an 8-minute shipment hardpoint match, I got 2,600 points worth of time experience, whereas in a 19-minute Battle Royale, I only got 4,100, which is not anywhere close to double. So if you do want to grind level experience in Battle Royale, I would recommend going to ALCATRAZ or one of the warfare modes. Now, interestingly enough, I found that the most efficient possible way to get level experience is by playing Search and Destroy, that is, assuming you're a good Search and Destroy player. S&D has the highest XP per kill count with 110, which is 20 higher than what you're going to be getting in Battle Royale. And the kill XP cap is all the way up at 1,800 like we saw in the hardpoint. You do have to keep in mind that's basically 17 kills worth of experience for you to hit that experience cap, so you kind of have to hold the balance of, do you think you can consistently get 17 kills in Search and Destroy? Yes, you can do it in pub matches, but there's one less round, so you're not going to be getting as much experience. Like I mentioned previously, your rank does not at all influence the amount of level experience you're going to be getting, so if you are a high rank player, I wouldn't recommend going for ranked modes unless you're still in the master tiers. Especially this late in the season, you might actually be able to grind a good amount by playing Search and Destroy there. And we're going to start to move into a little bit more detailed stuff for those of you who are really trying to grind it out and get to level 200 ASAP. One of the biggest things you can do when it comes to trying to level up fast is play the right game modes. I spent a lot of time this morning playing every single different game mode, figuring out how different things were calculated in them, and figuring out which ones are going to be best to maximize your level up experience. There is a different amount of experience per kill that you're going to get in each individual game mode. And I know a question a lot of you are going to have, does it matter whether or not you're playing ranked? To be honest, no, it doesn't. The player experience that you get in any of these game modes is pretty much the same regardless. So for most base respawn game modes, especially for game modes like TDM, Frontline, I found this to be true for Ground War as well, you're going to be getting 40 experience per kill with a cap of 901 experience every single game. An interesting thing that I did find is that when you play a hardpoint, you're getting the same amount of experience per kill, but the cap is actually double what it is for the rest of those game modes at 1,800. So if you find yourself pretty much never getting more than 22 kills per game, then it's not really going to make a whole lot of a difference. But if you are a high kill player and you really want to grind things out, especially even if you need to hop into hardpoint shipment, anytime that you're getting 46 or more kills, all the way up until you hit 46 kills in a game of hardpoint, you're going to be continuously earning experience towards your character. Obviously, I wanted to test out Battle Royale as well to see how efficient the experience gain was going to be, and unfortunately, it didn't seem like the best option. Well, you do get 90 experience per kill, which is more than you're going to get in any of the respawn game modes. It's going to be much tougher to come across engagements. As far as the actual breakdown of how you're going to be receiving rank points, there's a few different things that you need to know as far as things that go into how that's calculated. First simple trick, if you want to get more level experience, is simply to join a clan. Being in a clan automatically gets you more level experience and requires absolutely zero effort in the process. Second easy trick is to play with friends. Every time you play a match with friends, no matter how many friends it is, you're automatically going to get more level experience. Even if it's just some random guy that you met in rank, go ahead, shoot him a friend request, queue together. That's going to increase the amount of XP that you get. Third thing you need to know is it's important to win. Obviously, this is a no-brainer, but the more you win, the more experience you're going to get in that process. Looking at the full breakdown of points right here, you guys can see in a full game of hardpoint rank, you can get pretty close to the same amount of points as you would get for an entire game of ALCATRAZ or Warfare mode. Obviously, general BR is never going to be able to keep up with either of those two because they're just not finding enough engagements to capitalize on the kill points. Now, interestingly enough, in this, it doesn't say you get any additional points for it being ranked, even though you do have that as a subsection in ALCATRAZ and when you do play the Battle Royale modes. I am curious if maybe they didn't have enough room and it doesn't fit in there, but overall, I'm fairly confident that you can just pretty much grind your way all the way through in hardpoint shipment, and that's probably going to get you a guaranteed 40 kills every time, which is going to be able to maximize the amount of kill XP you're getting for every single game. Even with only 23 kills in this one, was still able to keep up. As you can see up at the top, 5,300 for a game that's 7 minutes and 47 seconds, but on top of that, you have to take into account the fact that you have a minute to actually load into a game of Battle Royale, and also it's going to be a lot tougher to get those maximum kill games, on top of the fact that your game can also end early because it's Battle Royale, which means you're having to spend more time in between lobbies. For that reason specifically, I would tend to recommend Warfare mode more if you do want to grind the Battle Royale side. The games are going to be a little bit longer, so this one was 10 minutes and 30 seconds as compared to the 7.5 minutes for the ALCATRAZ game, but it's going to be much easier to find kills. You're never going to run into a scenario where your game's ending early, and this is even in a defeat, we were able to get 6,700 points, which means Warfare mode is going to be, for right now, by far the most efficient way to go about Battle Royale. The last thing you can do to increase your level up speed, which I know a lot of people are not going to like because it is truly pay to win, but the Ground Forces subscription in COD Mobile does give you a boost. As you guys can see right here, 10% bonus XP when you are using the Ground Forces subscription. So if you are really diehard committed to getting to level 200 ASAP, then that's going to be another thing that you want to pick up. And there are some cool skins to go with it, like this Craig 6 skin, so it's not like you're just getting that XP boost. But that's going to wrap things up for the video. Hope this was helpful. If it was, do me a huge favor, drop a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys in the next one.